And I'm your DM Duchess, JenOfThieves. And this is RPG, specifically Demon the Fallen Aperture. We are on episode 6. So if you have not caught any of them before now, since this is a YouTube exclusive for this channel, you should probably maybe start at 1. This is one of those few ones where diving right in, maybe not optimal, but you're welcome to do so. We're happy to see you. I'm joined today by these fine faces.
Hello.
Hello.
They are some of my favorite faces. Don't worry, I don't own faces. We have Glendizel as Paul, aka Lenova.
Hi.
We have Ashley, the whatever you got, as Haley, aka Rhea. We have Brad with no R as
Hello.
Zachary, aka Azariah, and we have DM Daddy, who is gonna be coming back to run a game real soon. But today he is Michael, aka Sachiel.
What up?
We also have a whole lot of stuff on this channel, including other shows, games, they're kind of shows, with these fine folk. World of Darkness, Scum and Villainy, Dagger Heart. How's that going, Glendizel?
So far, it's going pretty good.
We're gonna get to it.
Getting into some family story time.
You can see Dagger Heart on Fridays, live on Twitch, or Wednesdays here on the YouTube. We also have a Midnight World campaign that's run by also me. Live on Twitch on Wednesdays, up on YouTube on Mondays. And like I said, this one is just YouTube only, so welcome to the only place you can catch this game on the whole wide internet. Speaking of internet, we have a Discord. Link is below if you want to join us. We talk about all kinds of stuff.
We're also currently voting for the next batch of games. My vote just ended, and I'll be running a very Resident Evil themed campaign of Everyday Heroes. And Jen's vote just went live today, Sunday, the 14th. And it's between an Old Gods of Appalachia versus Vampire the Masquerade.
Yeah. One of which I've run before, the other, we'll see what happens. And if you really enjoy us and want to have a monetary way to support us, we have a Patreon with memberships as little as $1. You can have special perks such as weighted votes in these votings, guaranteed spots in games, merch, free redeems. Speaking of, you guys, okay, anybody hurt?
I don't think I am.
I'm hurt.
Sure as fuck am.
Nope, I'm good.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean, most of mine will be done when the regeneration kick, when I'm able to actually regenerate again. When I get my powers back.
Galantis will give you guys heals and or cares. So if you want to take a heal, let me roll. How many points that would be? You can heal 1 damage.
Jesus.
I'll take away. I'll heal the ag.
There you go.
there you go. I'm a little lethal with that.
Speaking of games going on, what's been going on this game? I'm going to start with DM Daddy this time.
Hi there.
You can have more than one sentence for reasons.
Oh, hey, look, you guys can hear me this week, as opposed to last week where only people in this call stream could hear me versus nobody else ever. So some behind the scenes footage. What had happened was Michael stayed at the hotel with Rachel, and they had a wonderful, great time until Paul showed up. And straight off the police precinct, so we had to abandon that hotel, walking a very sleepy Rachel through New York City. We deftly dodged some cops that had followed Paul from the precinct. And then I got a phone call from Haley, asking if there was a place that we could send her parents, so we sent them back to that first hotel. And yeah, found out that some nun I've never heard of or met her before, had been at Haley's house, and I asked Haley if she had been touched and did not tell her where she could come find us.
Haley, go ahead and take it away from here. What happened?
Happily. So after Zach and I got to my parents' house, Zach went around front, started ringing the doorbell and banging on the door, being the obnoxious delivery driver. He's gonna make that delivery. I crept into through the back door to my mom in the kitchen because she was acting kind of strange. Through the use of some powers, we did determine it was still my mother. She confirmed that there were, in fact, individuals in the house that I had not been aware of. Through the lovely mercy of our wonderful DM Duchess, I got lowered difficulty on a perception roll to see said nun who is looking for he who cloaks himself in the stars and galaxy, as she described him. I tried to talk to her. I'm not good with theological debates as a player. So I threw a knife, tried to tackle her, and got whipped. And for anyone who might be curious, I was down to 1 fucking health point left after that hit.
I did it! I hurt you!
You hurt me lots.
That nun wasn't even trying.
No, that was just her hitting me with her rosary whip. Yeah.
And not even the best way she could. Brad, what happened last week?
Well, while Haley was supposed to be talking with the nun, that's what I assumed was gonna happen. But I decided to go check out what was going on upstairs because I had heard a thump up there. So I had snuck around back into the house upstairs. I found Haley's Vessel's father,
Patrick,
in duct tape to a chair with a Bible taped to his hand, being
saved
to be saved.
The power of Christ informs you.
Forced salvation. I had an interesting conversation with a young priest-looking guy who pulled a gun on me. I ended up just saving Haley's father at the cost of probably some of his sanity for a little bit there.
Yep. And Glenn Dizzle, what happened last week?
After being redirected back to the police department, because obviously it wasn't the right police department. But he got called back, said yes, that was the right police department. So he went back and had a conversation with a long-nosed woman with horn-rimmed glasses, and talking about Paul's in a lot of trouble for stuff they didn't know, but his roommate was apparently a horrible person. Killed somebody, or killed a bunch of people and left bits of them everywhere. And he's not sure if he wants to be roommates anymore. That just sounds like a bad time, not something to be involved with. So Paul's got a lot of thinking to do.
Jen, if I may interject something on that, the fact that you had to roll for that NPC to find out if she thought he really was that dumb or if it was an act was the best part of that interaction.
Oh no, she was checking his aura.
Oh. That's the same difference.
Yeah. Might be.
Are you really what I think you are?
Yeah, like the hell are you? And why are you like this? Well, look at this. We've time traveled. We had some problems last week, so we are looking a little bit different, but here we are jumping right back in with more redeems. Thanks to Pierce and Chi and Cricket. Pierce was very generous to me.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Guess what?
They all.
Special. I'm using 4 of his for 1 XP each. So go ahead and add that to your sheet because I'm generous. I'm benevolent God. I'm also using 3 for harm, 2 for heal. Cricket gave me 4 for whatever the fuck I want. I haven't decided what to do with those. I'm also a arbitrary god. 2 harms, 1 for Rhea, 1 for Michael,
Of course.
1 hydrate, which does T count chi? It is in your name. It's not try though. And we'll figure out crickets when we get to it. So, last we wrapped up, everyone was going to their own separate hotels. Get some rest. No?
Paul was with me.
Okay. There's like 3 or 4 hotels in play right now. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Just
It's 3 hotels.
Just like,
we weren't all separate.
Hell.
We weren't all separate.
you were separate.
Well,
The only one we're not going to is the Hotel California.
You were separate. We have Haley and her parents in one.
Mm-hmm.
the bad hotel.
The coffee. bar.
Ahmed.
They just don't know that yet.
Yep. We have Zachary in his own hotel, and then we have Paul and Michael and Amy. Was there someone else in that hotel?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, just the 3 of us.
No.
And the second nice hotel. Zach, I'm gonna have you roll your willpower for your
Yes.
nightmares.
Yep.
Yes. Flaws. They make the characters. Wait, are we not doing the new recaps?
No. That's why I asked why you were raising it up.
I said I'd do what the group wants to do, and everybody else said they're fine doing it.
Well, I'm only marrying one of you, so you have more of a vote.
That's called that Patreon weighted voting, y'all.
That's an S plus tier.
If you put a ring on it, you get to decide if we do recaps again.
Nice. I will try not to abuse this power.
Do Haley or Zach remember how many hours you were fucked for?
9 for me.
You
I believe it
never,
was
you never told me the amount.
I want to
I
say
think it was
yours
7
was
for-
7.
Okay.
I think yours was 7. I'm scrolling. Yours was 7.
Yeah, it's 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know what the amount was, and
Everybody kind of went to bed like 3-ish in the morning.
yeah.
What time do you plan to wake up?
Paul gets up after everybody else will get up, so because he's a heavy sleeper.
Jack, you have a nice, peaceful night of sleep. Fine. Michael, what time do you normally get up? Did you set an alarm? What are we doing?
I asked what Amy would want to do. Since most of her things that we are doing for her required nighttime, Michael would recommend sleeping as much as possible. Because it's been a long day and, it's probably going to be another long day.
Okay.
So getting as much rest as possible, especially for a normal mortal human. would be a very good thing for her to have.
And this
Okay.
is a Saturday, right?
Yes. Haley?
Probably sleeping until about noon.
Okay.
And they have had some very
Any reason besides the fact that that is 9 hours?
It's very adorable that she thinks her mom would let her sleep that much.
actually 9 hours.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't actually count that. That was just a random time I picked.
Mhm. It's very awesome that you think your mom, in particular, trapped in a hotel room with you, would let you sleep that much.
Back to you when you get up.
Besides,
Well, I mean, I'm gonna try to get a full night of sleep. Basically, I've got my phone. It's not on silent or anything, just in case they need to contact me. But I am also under the assumption that Amy stuff needs to be done at night, and
Okay.
I have not been informed of anything else that Amy needs to do. So if there's a change of plans, the phone is ready to wake me up. But I will be sleeping in for essentially a full rest.
A full doctor recommended 8 hours.
So
How nice is that? All right, that's fine. So since we
I
are
gotta take that while I can right here.
squeaking past dawn, if you have a pact, that is Michael, Zach,
Haley.
Paul,
I think you
and
told
Haley.
us we could do that last time.
Mm-hmm.
I do
During the-
remember,
That's fine.
like during the end. I think you told us we could do that last time. I remember taking
like
it
trying to
off.
wrap up, probably.
Yeah, so I'm not like I remember already taking it off, so I was not
Yeah.
going to be adding
Mhm.
taking another one off.
Just reminding you in case you did not actually account for that last
Mine
time.
has already been removed.
Let's see. Who am I going to start with? Haley. Hi. You and your parents managed to wrangle your father, who has gone pretty much catatonic at this point. Everyone gets settled in the single hotel room. Luckily, there are 2 beds.
If not, I was going to sleep in the tub.
In the tub,
Yeah.
there's normally a couch or something. It's a nice hotel.
Yeah, you're
Locking. No, here's my logic behind that. Locking doors between me and my mother before I get berated with questions.
What are you doing in the bathtub? That's fine. So do you sleep in the other bed or do you sleep in the bathtub?
I'm going to sleep in the other bed.
Okay.
I gotta give you some fun.
Your parents settle into the bed. Your dad is elsewhere. Your mom seems quieter than usual, but you get them settled in. You fall asleep around 4:30, 5 in the morning, 5:30, 6. Something wakes you up around 7:30 in the morning. Just kind of like a quiet whisper. At first, when you wake up, you're not sure what it is, just something. And considering the events that have passed recently, maybe you're feeling a little on edge. But as your eyes open up and your brain focuses in, you realize your mom is over there whispering. Sitting up in the bed beside your sleeping father, who is snoring very loudly, like absolutely always. So at least you know he's getting some rest. But your mother is not.
I'm gonna get up and because at the hotel, I'm gonna make hotel coffee in the little coffee maker.
The second she realizes you're awake, she shuts up immediately. Like closing her eyes, like she's trying to pretend she was still asleep the whole time.
Oh no, please! There's no need to pretend. Would you like some coffee?
Oh, no, thank you, sweetie. I'm not very hungry or thirsty or happy. How are you feeling?
Oh, I can relate to the last one. I'm sure you have innumerable questions. Go ahead, ask him. It sounds like Dad is asleep.
I'm honestly not really sure what to ask, sweetie. And for the first time, it feels really weird calling you sweetie.
Yeah, that's understandable in that regard. Mama does not need a red shard, Mike. I just read that message.
Are you sure?
20% sure.
Problem.
20% sure. I don't have the shards on me anyway.
Okay.
No, Michael, the responsible one, has those shards.
What do you have to say, Haley?
About which part? I'm just gonna look at her. Just
What are you? Because you're not my daughter.
you've known that for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
I'm waiting.
trying to figure out how to put it into words for you.
You know, sometimes you know something, but you don't really know it. Just like for most of your childhood, or most of Ailey's childhood, I know your father was a piece of shit. Until I knew it, so. And I knew you weren't Haley for a while, but now I know it. So what are you?
Jen, just so you know, I'm gonna go ahead and spend a willpower. Because we're telling the truth here.
Ooh.
Yeah. I am. You've read the Bible. And I have my eyes closed while I'm saying this to her.
Mm-hmm.
You remember in Genesis when God says, "Let there be light," and light comes forth?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't spontaneously everywhere, it was carried by those of my house.
Like what in a bucket?
That,
Closed in.
that's a way to think about it. That if that helps put it into a way your mind can process it. I and the other guy who was with me, Zach, are what are commonly referred to as fallen angels or demons by some people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The that is the easiest way I can describe that. You've You've seen some of the things we can do, that I can do. You're being brought into this. You were there. She has seen
Don't
you.
bring me into this.
My Haley is dead.
In a literal sense, yes.
Well, I only want to hear about the literal sense.
The How much of the truth do you want? Because if I tell you all of it, there is a chance it is going to shatter any and all levels of even wanting a relationship with your daughter in any form.
My daughter's gone. I know that now. I understand that now. So, you're walking around in her body, but you don't get her benefit of the doubt anymore.
You're breaking your mother's heart over here.
I was waiting for it. You're right. I'm not Haley. Not the same Haley that you knew for the last 19 years.
You're not Haley.
Not, yeah. That is the easiest way to put it, but at the same time, I am also her. She
Is she in hell?
No, she's not in hell. Not anything like what the church would have you believe. Her soul moved on when she died. She went to whatever afterlife she believed in. What has stuck around of her, besides her physical form, are her memories. Her memories have been muddled with mine. At this point, it's hard to tell what is and isn't hers and what's mine.
What do I call you? Because I'm not calling you Haley. Lie to me and I don't give a shit. I just want a different name. You're not Haley.
Just call me R. Just the letter. It keeps you safer that way.
R. What if I don't want to do this anymore? What if I want to be with my daughter?
That would be understandable. I don't, aside from the memories I have of the love you showed your daughter when she was growing up, I don't know what a parent's unconditional love is.
Well,
If you wish to do that and go about that route, there are ways. I already said I was telling the truth, Brad.
I'm gonna murder this old woman by the end of tonight's session.
It's not something I would recommend for mortals to try and do.
I'm not positive we're talking about the same things we are.
No, we are in the same sense of you dying and your soul going to where your soul is.
Well, as a society, I'm sure we don't normally recommend that.
I'm sorry, Jen, I didn't understand anything except for the end.
Well, as a society, I'm sure we don't normally recommend that anyways.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go for a walk.
Okay.
If you could just make sure that man doesn't die in his sleep.
I'll try to make sure how did you put it? Dumb bastard. When Haley was younger. I'll try to make sure he doesn't die in his sleep.
She nods slowly, stands up, and just heads out the door. Doesn't even put shoes back on. Just leaves.
As soon as she is out of the room and the door has clicked shut, that is when I finally open my eyes. Just, well, she wanted the truth. I gave her the truth. What she does with it at this point is up to her. But I guess I'll keep your ass alive since she asked. And I'll go about finishing making my coffee.
I just will fuck your shit up in more ways than one. All right.
Ma'am, I have been strangling my arm, trying to keep my emotions under control during that.
Just let it out. Fine. Let's see who's next.
That was...
You okay?
No! You don't understand how fucking emotionally hard that was to keep my cool.
Oh.
I have been fighting back tears in my left eye that entire interaction.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry, I'm sure they won't come out by the end of the night.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure that they will.
You'll be fine. Jen's not me. She can't hurt you like that.
Bullshit. I might turn that light on, though.
Sun going down. Sun's getting real low.
Getting real low, big guy.
All right. What time does Michael normally just like naturally wake up?
Michael doesn't have a set schedule like that.
Okay. At 8:04,
Cool.
Michael's phone starts ringing.
Yes.
It's Miguel.
I don't look at the caller ID. I literally answer with yes.
What are you doing?
Sleeping. What are you doing?
I mean, bigger picture. What are you doing?
Just following the plan.
You know, I'm not really sure how you have any friends.
It's a mystery to me as well. What can I do for you, Miguel?
Lights and calls.
About what? From who?
Well, there was a big fire at the university, so I'm having to be a liaison about that. Now there's rumors of infernals in the city.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that group of vampires, it's always been kind of infernal, so...
Yeah, well, that means there's going to be more hunters. And apparently there's already hunters.
There's always been hunters, Miguel.
Hunters looking for you.
There's always been hunters looking for me, Miguel.
Yeah, well, it's annoying for me right now.
I'm sorry that I've just been following, doing what you told me to do. What else would you like me to do, Miguel?
Wrap this shit up.
Happily. Would you like to... Would you like to pull some strings for me, get me access to the other telescope? So I can wrap this ship up quickly.
What's the other telescope?
Well, the vampires were total dicks and destroyed their fucking telescope and set their place on fire rather than let us use it. So the other telescope outside of the one that was at the college campus.
Is there a name of it?
Mute. Amy.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of the other telescope? Like, where's it at?
Staten Island College.
Unmute. Staten Island College.
Fine. I'll get Stephanie on it.
Thank you. If you're able to pull this off, it'll be done within the day. Is that quick enough for you?
I don't know. Depends how long I have to clean up this bullshit for.
You act like I did it.
Did you do it? No.
No.
Are you encouraging it? Yes.
No.
This could have been solved by now.
Sure could have been. I agree. When we went to the first telescope, I tried to talk to the vampires, and they decided to attack.
Could have been solved before that.
You're the one that told us to explore this, so don't go trying to pull this shit on me, Miguel. Click.
Immediately calls back.
He'll let it ring 2 times this time before answering.
You don't hang up on me. Click.
I saw that coming. Paul Miguel's mad. Lays back down.
I didn't do it. What?
No, we didn't do it. That is correct.
Oh, okay.
Amy head still half buried in pillows. It was probably me. Yeah, probably did.
No, he's having to deal with all the supernatural court drama, cross races and stuff.
Vampires are assholes.
If the vampires weren't assholes.
It's just like everybody wants their own stuff. Mm-hmm.
Could have let us just borrow it for... Go back to sleep, Amy. Go back to sleep. It's fine.
I don't think I can.
At this point, Paul starts smelling breakfast type thing. Ooh.
From where? We're in
Yeah,
our room.
No one's ordered breakfast.
Doesn't have to
We
be
had-
real.
I thought we
He's
had
just
set
like, his
up.
body's like, bacon.
right?
It's like start smelling breakfast things. There's no breakfast things. I know, Paul.
A Labrador retriever. He smells eggs 3 rooms away.
3 floors up in the other opposite side of the hotel.
4 floors away, someone opens a bag of chips.
Look, Paul might not be smart, but he's got a nose that will find it.
Well, if it sounds like Amy's waking up, Michael will wake up and continue to grumble about devils and how they're the worst.
Paul will make the breakfast order for everyone for room service.
And text Zachary, you okay? Still alive, in quotation marks?
Okay. Well, he'll reply when that chimes through and he wakes up.
Yep.
If he wakes up for just a text message.
Yep.
I don't know. That's a storyteller thing. Would a text message alarm wake him up?
I mean, honestly, if he's got his volume on just in case someone tries to contact him, I imagine
We can even
Okay.
odds it.
he'd at least crack an eye open.
Okay, and if you say that, then I'll send a reply. Alive.
Good. Keep resting. We'll catch up some point today.
All right. Got a couple errands to run anyway.
All right.
Paul,
So, what is-
Paul, check your phone. Have you heard anything about your roommate?
Looks at the phone.
No messages.
I haven't heard anything else.
Okay.
Do either of you like check the news or happen to glance on a news feed?
Not
Or...
with Amy around? Nope. Sure fucking dope.
Look on your phone, I mean, you know, that little front page, scrolly boy.
Sure.
The answer could be no. I was just clarifying.
No, sure. If everybody's waking up, Michael would check. If Miguel's in a tizzy, then I'm sure there's something.
When doesn't he have a stick up his ass?
Maybe if you didn't have to be in charge of New York City. Just saying.
I've got the Lonely Island song rolling through my head right now. Of the I Run New York.
It's all right. I've had Don't Lose Your Head in my head since
Yesterday.
Brad said, well, especially since Brad said send a reply.
It's just
Just saying.
What's on my news feed?
It's a baby. Yes, I listen to that song a little too often.
See. Besides, you know, the usual suspect, but still at large, blah, blah, blah. Amy shit. Lead suspect in a cold case involving several college kids last year. Found dead in his holding cell. Chad. What was his last name?
Blodsky.
I feel like it was like Burkowski or something. That's
It
fine.
was
Anyway.
random.
Chad. Something that starts with a B.
Yep.
Details. So maybe Paul shouldn't expect a text.
I don't bring it up. As far as Paul's concerned, the guy was a terrible person and so on and so forth. I didn't know the guy. And it seemed like vampires were involved. And as we have established many episodes, many times, including this one, vampires are dicks.
And Alright.
orders like the biggest spread of just about everything in the menu. Make sure everybody has what they want.
Amy just grabs like a dry waffle to not like half asleep in bed.
Well, at least use the syrup, Amy.
No, it's too messy.
Life's messy.
Well, something has to not be messy.
You're not
And there's
messy.
fruit, there's bacon, there's extra bacon. It starts like setting out the full spread. Eggs Benedict. Gotta get your protein.
It's waffles fine.
Why do I feel like he just ordered just a full protein breakfast?
No, he would have literally ordered everything. Because he doesn't know what Michael or Amy would like.
Instead of asking, he's like, you know what? I got this black card.
Just get it all.
Perfect. All right. So, as you know, we have some time before night.
Mhm.
Is there anything you guys would like to do?
What is Amy?
Sure.
Amy does not know what she wants to do. I will tell you that much.
We're just gonna stay in the hotel room and rent movies until there's something else we need to do.
Okay. Zach, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna use my seasoned traveler. Go buy a gun. Because having your powers turned off is pain in the ass.
It's some bullshit.
It's some bullshit. I need something to fall back on now. I know that was a thing. Fuck that ever happening again. Me being caught unaware.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
It's New York, and with seasoned traveler, I know where to find one.
Shit. Those hunters were made of flesh. Bullets will probably do it.
Yeah. it's like, oh, okay, well, your powers are off. Okay, cool. I cast gun.
Bullets, my only weakness.
All right. So, yeah, that's his current plan, to go get a gun.
They are less accessible in New York, but you can figure out somebody who's selling one like under the table.
Yeah. I didn't say it had to be legal. I'm just getting
Yeah.
a gun.
It won't be.
Yeah.
It won't be. All right.
And I will go check on the homeless camp I was at earlier. The first day, where I swear everything started. Since I've got time.
Okay. I'll get back to that in just a second. Haley, what's your plan for the day?
Wait like 2 hours. If mom doesn't come back, go find mom. Oh, I know she's not coming back, Matt. I see you mouthing it.
Shoot, she won't be back.
She's either a splat stain or she walked into a bus.
After 2 hours, because you have a pact with her, I'm gonna say you know she's not dead yet. You still feel a connection.
And he's still asleep, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna grab one of the room key cards, and just I'm gonna head over to my apartment. I gotta arm myself with, because like Zach said, powers being off is kind of bullshit. But unlike Zach, I don't have firearms.
He didn't. Now he does.
I had a dot. I increased it. I didn't dump all my XP into it. I just gave an extra dot. It'll be slowly built up as I'm recalling my military knowledge. Specifically.
Okay. What are you getting from your apartment?
A sword. I'm a nerd.
When's the last time you sharpened that sword? Curious.
It has never been taken out of the case. It has never been unsheathed.
How much you spend for it?
It was like $250.
It's probably never even been sharpened.
Yeah.
Evens or odds?
Evens always.
Oh.
Yeah, I was perfectly okay with it not even being sharpened.
You know what? Treat yourself, Jen. It's not sharpened.
That's fine.
I'm gonna count that as a harm.
It's a replica. It's just
You finally pull it out of the sheath and like tink your thumb along the blade, and you're like, man.
I'm still bringing it with me. It's still something to hit someone with.
Okay.
the blunt damage sword.
Fashion damage sword, let's go.
After breakfast, Paul will ask Michael, "Hey,
Hmm.
have you heard from everyone else?"
Zach is well and fine.
That's good. What about Haley?
Well, I imagine if something bad had befallen Haley, Miguel would have yelled at me about that too, given that they're from the same house.
Yeah, maybe.
No, definitely. He's blaming me for a lot of things right now.
So what are we doing today with this?
We're waiting until nighttime, and if Miguel was serious about wanting this wrapped up, we will be going to the Staten Island College where they have a telescope, and Amy will be doing her research.
Should we be worried about the vampires from last night?
Are you worried about the vampires from last night, Paul?
Only in the sense that they get in the way.
Did they really get in our way?
They did last night. They blew up the telescope.
Well, we just have to have faith in our wonderful, awesome leader.
Somewhere Miguel regurgitates a little.
Ugh.
I mean, he negotiates multi-million, maybe even billion-dollar deals for normal mortal work. I'm sure he can easily get us access to a telescope, especially considering how annoyed he is and wants things to be done.
Yeah, I hope so.
If not, maybe these vampires, hearing what happened to the other vampires last night, when we show up and I ask if hey, can we use your telescope, won't be total dicks.
Aren't they hard-headed?
I think it depends on what kind of vampire it is.
Oh, okay.
Fret not. All will work out the way it is meant to, as it is intended. Just eat your breakfast, Paul. Enjoy this day.
It's gonna be a good...
It is. For us, here in this room.
Mm-hmm. Immediately turns over whatever streaming service he can find. So.
Zach, as you wind your way through the city to try to work your way back to the homeless encampment, you know it had been there for a couple months at least. It was one of the few that the cops had kind of more or less left alone. Not really bothered too much. They hadn't had to move in a while, but as you kind of round the corner and head toward the bridge, they have up and left.
Interesting.
The little bins that they made fires in are still around. There's like a trace of like trash and like a pair of worn out headphones still on the ground around there. There's not a single person left in the area.
All right. Well, let's go for a walk. It's not hard to find a homeless person in New York.
It's not. Like, vampires are a little harder to find during the day.
No, they shouldn't be. Now they're trying
There are
to get
more
money.
places to go that you can just be inside. Open during the day. Like libraries, for instance.
Okay, I mean, I'm looking for the ones that panhandle. That's what I was expecting. I was like, it's daytime. This is prime money getting hours.
Even Zerods.
Evens.
Okay.
I was expecting her to just use another word and be like, nah.
All the homeless people are gone today.
Mm. Mm. No.
And New York solved its homeless problem.
A true act of God. He is still here.
Thanks, hunters. The purge is real.
Ah.
It will be. Anyway, you have to walk for maybe like 5-7 minutes. Not a long time before you roll across a guy. You've seen him before. You're not really sure what his name is because he doesn't seem to want to interact with people a whole lot.
Mhm.
But he's got like his little lap dog. It's like maybe like a 12-pound mutt. He's feeding it pieces of an English muffin, something.
Hmm.
As he sits on like a worn towel just on the grass.
Okay.
Like kind of muttering things to the dog. Like, who's a good girl? That's a good
All
girl.
right.
A good girl right there. Yeah.
We'll approach him.
You approach, he immediately grabs like an empty bottle. Pretty broken though.
Uh-huh.
Kind of looks up at you. Full of suspicion.
It's fine by me. Good morning.
What do you want?
Information.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
Pulls out a 20.
You might know something about something.
Okay. Well, do you know about the homeless camp? And I'll describe where it was in blah location.
Uh, haven't been there.
Okay. Do you know why it's gone? Pulls out another 20.
Mm. Mm. Pops might have come by. Broken up.
They might have
I know.
Or take one of the 20s away. It's like they might have.
Man, that's what I heard.
The cops came by and ran them away. All right.
I don't know if they arrested anybody. That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Put the 20 back. So I'll give him $40.
Grabs it. He has to put the bottle down because one arm's got the dog. He's got to
It's
put the
fine.
bottle down.
I'm
Grab
not
it.
trying to rip him off. Give him the money. You have a good day.
Why you want to know? You looking for somebody?
Yes. I'll give the guy's name who was missing the leg. I even describe him. I'll describe him and let him know it's the one missing the leg.
You like any tattoos or anything?
Did he? Any like army tattoos? No, not tattoos.
No, so this is not Starfish Craig.
He was in the army.
Cool. Cool. I don't have a phone. I'd let you know. Was he like your dad or something?
No, he is someone I'm acquainted with, though.
Are you
No.
asking a lot of questions for not a cop?
He's a friend.
Hmm.
He may be Army, and I may have been Marine, but we get along. Well enough.
Yeah, I don't know where they'd go because that one's been there a while.
Hmm.
Sorry, dude.
Are you here often? I'll see if I can find time to swing back around. If you do hear anything, I'd be
Yeah.
happy to know.
Take Eleanor here till like it gets too warm.
Okay.
If I'm not here, I'll be here. I'll be here later.
All right. All right. Well, that is unfortunate.
He's a tiny dog, more pieces of bread.
Okay. Wander off. I don't want to ask him too many more questions. So. So now
Cool.
he's just gonna wander around for a while. Since
All right.
we're not doing anything until later.
Okay.
Someone was going looking for their mom.
Yeah. Someone was. Haley, do you? I'm gonna have a drink. Unfortunate. Haley, do you reach out to anybody else before you hit your apartment, or?
Before hitting my apartment, no.
Okay.
But after hitting my apartment, yes.
Okay. Who do you reach out to?
I am going to reach out to my couple of little followers. I didn't give them names. I have
Okay.
2 dots and followers.
Yep, you do. I'm gonna make you give them names now, though. Who are they? Why do they follow you?
Rebecca Adler and Michael Masterson.
Okay.
His street name is Eminem. I'm sorry, I had to say it.
I'd like to redeem a hurt.
Don't worry, that hurt me to say.
How do these people know you? And what do they know?
Fuck it.
Make it up. Do you want to give me that power, really?
Michael knows me as his sobriety companion.
Okay.
That was just the first thing that popped into my head. And for Rebecca Adler, I'll let you just make that one up, Jen, because the only thing popping into my head right now is just bored.
Okay. Which of them do you reach out for? Is it like a phone call, text message, email?
I'm going to call Michael Masterson.
Okay.
Yes, I'm specifying that way you don't think I'm calling Matt's character.
Fair.
Just kind of doing a journal, just check in, seeing how he's doing, seeing if everything's okay, if he needs anyone to, if he needs someone to talk to.
Okay. He will. Let's see. About what time would this be? Like almost 10. 10, 11. Yeah, he answers the phone. He seems a little groggy, but he answers it by the second ring. Hey, Haley, what's up?
Hey, Michael, how are you doing?
What's up? I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm could be better.
Oh shit, what's wrong?
It's stuff I can handle. I've got a couple of.
I mean,
people
there's nothing we can't handle, right? There's nothing we can't handle.
Michael, be honest with me.
What's up?
Have you been staying clean?
Yeah, I'm good.
Michael.
You're every time laughing. Austin, we're good. Feeling great. Living life to the fullest.
That's perception something, right?
Empathy.
Okay. I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, he's probably on something.
Michael, where are you right now?
I'm just chilling.
You're with Sean, the same Sean who's been your dealer before you tried getting sober, before you went into
You think
rehab.
he's the only Sean in New York City? Fuck.
I think he's probably the only Michael.
So,
Are you at Sean's house? Or trailer, I should say.
Trailer in New York? What?
Might as well be trailer sized. It's New York.
nah. Mhm.
Uh-huh. So if I come over there, I'm not gonna find you and him there higher than kites?
Mhm. Mhm.
Michael.
No, let's talk about your problems. You say you have problems. I
It's
want to
just-
talk about you.
It's just issues with my mom. That's all. But Michael, you were doing so good. You were 6 months sober. Come on.
Do we not like your mom? I thought we liked your mom.
I like my mom. We like my mom.
Cool.
Remember she made you that casserole?
Oh, we like the tiny broccolis.
Yeah.
Tiny broccolis. She got any casserole?
I don't currently. I don't know if she has any in the fridge at her house.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
While I'm on the phone with him, Jen, I'm going to start walking over to Sean.
Okay.
Apartment.
It was definitely not a trailer because it was a city.
Look, I forgot we were in New York for a while.
That's just what Sean calls this place. It's a trailer. It's on the door.
It probably is. I'm expecting like a rundown little shitty ass apartment.
Oh, for sure. It's like one of those apartment buildings where it's like 6 people renting a 1 bedroom.
Yeah.
that like doesn't actually have a door to the bedroom. It's like $2,000 for like 600 square feet.
Yeah, if that.
Everything on the floor is a bed. Sure. We can start walking away.
Yeah. Michael, you were doing so good.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good.
You know what I meant, Michael. You were doing so good. You were 6 months. That's a big step.
Like almost
for you.
the longest. Yeah.
So what are you high on, Michael?
You just hear the phone hit the floor.
Taxi! Click. Just as soon as I get a taxi, I go to insert address here.
Okay.
123 57th Street. I don't fucking know. I don't know New York.
Okay. Insert address here would have done it.
Yeah.
Just gonna like throw all the problems at you, apparently. Huh, Ashley?
Apparently. While I'm getting the
That's
taxi
true. That's not true. Zach's missing his homeless people.
Yeah,
True.
I gotta go find homeless people.
All I have is trouble.
while I'm on the taxi ride over there, I'm texting Rebecca Adler just like about whatever the fuck it was. I don't know. She could be my editor for all I care. I don't know.
You go to text her, you realize maybe you've mooted her text because you've got like 6 of them lined up as she's gushing to you all about this new story idea that she has.
Oh no, she's a writing apprentice, isn't she?
And she's written like 1 chapter as the text messages like go down. Like these are at like 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning. She's like written 1 chapter and then she's up to like chapter 2 and she really wants your feedback and she wants you to like take a look and she's like, do you have an email address? You just want to come over? Like I've got like a lunch thing around 2, but like if you want to come over and maybe take a look, I'd be really, 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 really honored.
I'll send her a quick sorry, I was sleeping. I just saw your messages.
Immediately. It's fine.
Oh my god.
Scroll back up to see what her lunch thing was, like 2. Scroll back down to the bottom of the messages. What time is it right now, Jen? Roundabout.
It's 11.
I'll text her saying I'm gonna pop her over around 4, and also send her my email so she can send me her little rough draft.
That emoji with like the star eyes, but like 18 of them.
Immediately mute her text messages again.
You can just see them start to pop up even as you're muting. Just, oh my god, I can't wait. Like I've had so many ideas. Like I even started a second one and like I'll send you everything I've got. And I have this idea like, would you mind if you were also in my story? And like, what do you think about
Immediately as soon as I see I already started a second one. I swipe over reply. That way it's replying specifically to that one. I don't know how that works for your guys' phone. That's how it works for mine anyway, on text messages. It's best to take it slow, work on one book at a time. That way you don't overwhelm yourself.
You can tell me which one I should work on.
I have figured out how I'm killing the rest of the day. Yes, she is, Mike. That is exactly the personality. Unfortunately, it's also the type of friends I have. But anyway, first stop is I gotta go get Michael Masterson.
Okay. You show up at the apartment complex that Sean lives in. It's like it has one of like the buzzy intercom things, but you know that door has been broken for ever
Probably, I was gonna say probably
since the
since,
80s.
I was gonna say probably since 1 week after the building was built.
It's been a while. You know, the names on the buzzers are not right. They haven't been right since the 80s. The tenants in there come in and out so often that like nobody bothers to change it.
Yeah. Just walks in and just heads straight to the apartment door that says the trailer.
Like the second you open the door, like a roach skitters across the top of your shoe and just out into the street. Like it's done with this apartment. Like it's too shitty for the cockroach. You head up to the door, first floor apartment that is, it's not even like marked the trailer. Like someone like gouged it into the door itself with probably like a penknife or something, and then like tried to spray paint over it. Like it was a whole arts and crafts project. The door has been like spackled back together after it was broken open. I don't know, at a police raid, or like maybe someone got pissed off and broke it open. It's just held together by spackle and hope.
I say duct tape and prayers.
Spackle and despair.
Yeah. I don't even knock. I just open the door.
It
Not
doesn't
like-
matter. Anyway.
Yeah.
The actual like latching mechanism has been also broken for a while. Nobody really cares enough to fix it. They're too high to worry about break-ins.
Yeah.
You start to open the door. You get it about like 3/4 of the way open before it like thuds into probably someone's body. They moan and it sounds like a girl. So obviously that's not who you're looking for.
No. I creep in through the 3/4 open door. Just
You-
stepping over bodies to go find.
She's pretty unconscious. Breathing though. So
Not my monkey's not my circus.
not your problem. In this main area, there's like 2 other people crashed out around the place. One on a couch that you can smell just by looking at it, and another just curled up on the floor in a corner, hugging a bottle of some kind of booze, much like the girl was hugging a pillow.
Neither of those two are Michael.
Neither are. All of the windows are covered in like stapled up bed sheets instead of curtains. There's like the vague smell of cigarettes and weed in the air. It's a little foggy inside.
Yeah. The one beam of sunlight coming through like a hole in the sheet.
Exactly. You can see like a roach crawling behind in silhouette.
I don't know why he keeps coming back here. Step over people. Go and find Michael.
You find him in the bedroom. He's like
On the floor or on the bed?
on a chair,
Okay.
kind of like passed out. One leg up on the arm of the chair, the phone just kind of on the floor.
Pick up his phone, turn it off.
No, it's already off. It's maybe been 10 minutes.
Well, no, like turn it fully off, like power wise.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna take his foot and sling it. Michael, wake up.
Oh, What? What are you doing here?
I came to get you.
I'm fine.
You're not fine, Michael.
Looking fine. Feel great.
Come on. Stand up.
Mm.
If you can stand up without holding on to anything and stay standing for 5 seconds, I'll let you stay.
That's fair. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I think it's diff 9.
Mm-hmm.
He like puffs his chest up, like suddenly kind of like alert, like he's doing his absolute best. Places both hands on the arms of this little chair he's standing in, plants his feet, straightens up, shoulders down, hands out like ta-da. And then it just kind of slowly starts to tip toward the left.
As he starts falling, I'm going to grab the front of his shirt and hold him. All right, you're coming with me. Come on.
Roll my strength.
All right. No.
You go to reach for his shirt and like you accidentally just tap him. You just tap him a little bit as your hand passes by to grab his shirt and he just careens sideways, crashing, like sort of wedging between like a nightstand and the bed. Sean in the bed like jolts a little, groaning, just muttering obscenities because someone dares bother him.
God, that hasn't been long enough yet. Sean, will you help me get this dumbass out of unstuck?
Fuck off.
He's not even supposed to be here.
You're not the fucking boss of me, bitch.
You're right, but how would your boss like to know what you've been doing?
What I've been doing?
Yeah, and Jen, that's going to be manipulation and intimidation, right?
If you're trying to intimidate, I'm sure.
All right.
Okay.
Risk of cutting off his source of income.
Okay. He reaches, hurls just a gross unwashed pillow directly at you as he hauls himself up to sit.
Lean slightly to try to avoid it.
What's your fucking problem?
He's supposed to be staying sober.
He's a big boy.
He is a big boy, which is part of why he's passed out, which is why he just fell and got stuck between your nightstand and what was it, Jen?
The bed. Just like that little gap.
Okay.
Leave him there. He's resting.
Michael, are you still conscious?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want Sean to help me get you unstuck?
Hmm.
That sounded like a yeah to me.
Sound like a no to me. He reaches.
Look,
God, I caught Brad's cough.
Sean, I know he's your friend and all. You guys have basically grown up together, if my understanding of your history is right. But come on, he was 6 months sober. He was trying to get clean, to get and stay clean after coming out of rehab. Come on, will you at least help me try to keep him on the right path?
No. And he reaches a hand under his remaining pillow and pulls out a gun. Out of my fucking apartment.
You're really gonna shoot me just because I'm trying to get him to stay sober?
In your fucking apartment.
It's because you don't
Take
know where
your
I
friends
live.
away. Get out. Evens or odds?
Evens.
Okay.
Let's see. Would it be charisma or manipulation leadership to tell him to put the gun down?
Depends on how you're doing it.
Basically, just come on, Sean. You know that there's no need for the gun. It's only the second time I've been over here, and I haven't narked on you yet.
Then charisma.
Okay. I'll go ahead and spend a willpower for an extra success.
Okay. Mateo's over there smirking.
Oh, Mateo was over there typing.
Sean kind of rolls his eyes and puts the gun down on his own lap. Just get out. Come back later. I don't care.
Will you at least get him unstuck? And I'm gonna turn and start leaving.
Just pull him by the leg.
Gestures itself. I'm not fit. Do I look physically
Busted
strong
in
enough?
there like a bad bitch.
Your door doesn't latch.
Did you knock?
Were you awake to have answered it?
Somebody was.
No. The
See?
three in the living room are passed out.
Bad bitch. Bust on in. The fucking cops. Just pull his leg out. I'm not getting up.
All right, I'll try, just for shits and giggles, I'll try to pull my 3 strength. No.
Nope.
If anything, I pull his shoe off.
It's wet for some reason.
Immediately drop the shoe. Why the fuck are his shoes wet?
Yeah, I pissed himself. It's fine.
What is he at least high on? That way I know how long it takes for him to come down, roughly.
I don't know what I took after I went out.
Right. Oh, by the way, the girl by the front door, you might want to check her head. Her head was kind of against the door when I came in.
Uh-huh. He's fine. Wait,
Oh,
there's a girl here?
Yeah, in the living room.
Hmm.
I don't know who the fuck she is. The only ones here I know are you and him.
Cool.
All right. I'm going to kick Michael's foot and be like, hey, when you sober up, go home.
Just mutter something in return.
It's not a suggestion, Michael.
It gives you like, oh, thumbs up.
All right. Be safe, Sean. Go to work. I'm gonna leave before he said. I don't just because I don't care if Sean says it else.
Okay. Do you guys plan to meet up at any point before the evening?
I have no idea what the current plans are between the others.
That's why I'm asking everyone.
If people want to come to where myself and Amy and Paul are, they know they have my number. They know how to get a hold of me.
Around 10 o'clock in the morning, Zachary, you feel like your connection to mind, body, and the universe kind of trickle back.
Okay.
You have your powers back
Haha.
and a gun.
And a gun.
Again. Haley, around noon, as you're just trying to get the trailer filth off of you, wandering out back onto the streets, you also feel that extra sensory connection filter back down to your body.
Just immediate. Ah, so much better. And I'm going to find like the nearest little gas station that has little bottles of hand sanitizer, just so I can get a $2 bottle of hand sanitizer and just empty it on my hands.
A bucket of bodega hand sani.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. If you're walking around New York City with a sword, an unsharpened sword.
No one else knows it's unsharpened.
All right, Bjorn, slow down. All right, anybody communicating with anybody else, or should we just, I guess, skip ahead?
No.
I'll text.
My plan had fallen through, so
Yeah, I'll text Zach because he was the only other one with me before.
okay.
Still alive?
Yep.
Okay. Just a thumbs up following the K.
Not the dreaded.
The only thing I can think that Zach would do until later is he'd be literally walking the streets of New York looking for homeless vets, basically to pick new people for future.
Okay. Okay. Give me
Not gonna approach them with the deal now, but
right. Just get to know them.
yep.
All right. Give me perception investigation. As you sort of make a lap around the less populated sections of Central Park, maybe.
Okay.
Okay. On maybe the second leg of your casual search, you do come across a woman, actually, haircut really short, so short that for a second you're not really sure, like, what gender, if she has a gender, if they have a gender, it doesn't really matter to you, because, you know, celestial being and whatnot, gender's a construct. But she is using a set of like paint tubs as a makeshift drum, just sort of banging out a beat. It's not great,
Mm-hmm.
but she's got like a little hat set out. It's one of those like army star hats. Also missing a leg.
Hmm.
She's not really saying anything to anyone passing by. She's just kind of grooving with her own beat.
Okay.
The closer you get, you realize that from where her leg ends, you can see a lot of burn scars just all the way up, as far as you can see with her clothes on. You're just kind of grooving, minding your own business.
All right. Well, first things first, let's drop some money in the. We'll drop a 10 in the hat.
You know, she nods some silent thanks before looking over and realizing it's not just like a nickel.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of double takes. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the sticker stuck in your fur.
How long did you serve?
12 years.
Hmm.
You?
There's a good time. I've never really put down how long he was in there, did I? Damn. I'll go with 10. 10.
What'd you get out?
Medically discharged.
Right.
Not,
Seem to be doing all right.
now.
Good for you, man.
Would it be too forward to ask what happened?
Explosion.
Seen a lot of that.
That you have.
Hold out my hand. My name is Zach.
Nice to meet you, Zach. I'm Rachel.
I've told you. There's a small there's a small quirk in his mouth. The idea that he found Rachel. So nice to meet you, Rachel.
Nice to meet you. Your girlfriend named Rachel or something?
No, but I have heard that name flying around a bit since last night, oddly enough. So it's very odd to just start
You're
hearing
invading.
multiple people talking about a Rachel and then just to find ones.
Like a scavenger hunt for us.
I wasn't looking for Rachel.
Well, you're in luck, I guess.
Oh. Oh.
You're funny.
It's kind of by necessity nowadays.
You're not laughing, you're crying.
Pretty much, yeah.
What do you do for a living?
I teach boxing.
No kidding. Were you a boxer before?
Yeah, and during.
Oh. Where'd you serve?
I don't know all the words. I'll go with Iraq, just a base. It's the easy one to go with.
Yeah.
I was with Iraq, in Iraq.
How long you been out?
I never gave that number of years, so I'll just say blah years. I don't know. For now.
Well, congrats on winning civilian life.
Mm.
You married? You got a girlfriend?
No to both.
Hope you find a Rachel of your own then.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you doing well?
Got my needs met half the time.
Well, that's good.
Better than lotto odds, right?
Unfortunately, yeah, that.
You seem sad.
Well, I always try to look out for people that have served and that the world has been unkind to. And I've kind of lost track of one.
Yeah?
Yeah, I literally saw him the other night, and I just went back to check on him, and the homeless camp had been abandoned.
Hmm.
So, don't know where he would have gone.
Pops went around early in the morning, wiping out a couple of them. Just wiping them out. They're not dead, but
Yeah,
which one?
I'll tell her which one.
Oh, by the bridge.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure where they went, but I know some guy took a few of them in some empty rooms at that shitty motel over there.
What guy?
I don't know. I didn't see him.
Okay, just wondering.
Just a guy.
Hey,
Yeah.
guy. All right.
I don't think they knew who he was. He was just a good Samaritan.
Okay.
The Lazy Days motel.
Lazy Days Motel. Thank you.
Days like dazed.
Gotcha. Thank you very much. I'll take out a 20. Put it in there. Hopefully this helps me find my friend. I hope this helps you.
Thanks, man. You can get me dinner. Appreciate it.
Not a problem. Now,
Yeah, anything else you don't know? You don't have to. I found my way around.
that's fine. All right. You usually around here?
Well, the
Oh.
first are out.
All right. I'll keep that in mind.
Cool. Be cool to see you again.
You have a good day.
You too.
Mm-hmm. And I'll wander off to go try to find the Lazy Days.
It was like, do you look it up like on your phone or you just walk?
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna just wander around New York looking for random hotel.
I don't know. You have some time to kill. I don't know.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with looking around for the right one.
You gotta find your own Rachel, okay?
Yeah. Apparently.
Collect them all.
Yeah. Yeah.
You Google it and like you find its location, but also the fact that it's like $80 a night in New York City, so it is today.
Yep. So we'll head that direction. I'm not gonna start banging on doors looking for homeless people that are staying in the hotel. So we're gonna just find a place to hang out and just to see if anybody comes out that I know. I'm not gonna wait like all day, maybe a couple hours.
You kind of round the corner,
Mm-hmm.
following like GPS's walking directions because I'm pretty good. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Circle around and come to the door that the address gives you.
Mm-hmm.
But once you get there, all the windows are boarded up. Like the actual where it said like Lazy Days motel has been like razored off the door. It looks like the actual like LED light above the awning has probably been broken for a whole long time. There's like birds nesting in the letters by now. But the boards on the windows look relatively fresh. They haven't had time to discolor or anything like that. It definitely looks to be closed.
Interesting. So the door to I'll go to the hotel. Like I'll try to go to the front desk and see if it's just locked or if it's open and abandoned.
Gotcha. The front door is in fact locked when you try to pull it open. If you like cup your hand and look into the tinted door, the lights seem to be off. There's nobody at that front desk, and really the front desk is like the lobby for a bank where it's plexiglassed off from the rest of the lobby. Even the hotels, you don't see immediate access to it, so somebody probably has to buzz folk through to an elevator. Half of the carpet has been like pulled up and just rolled off to the side.
And there are people supposed to be staying here. Ugh.
How's he gonna get through the door without Paul?
Exactly. I was like,
Can't, no Paul there.
We got a text message. I need you. I need you guys.
No, no, I'm not smashing doors.
Lame. Be a lot
You should
cooler
do
if you did.
For a while if you want to. But even as you stand there, there doesn't seem to be any activity going on that you can see in the lobby. Nothing you can really hear just beyond the door.
All right. Let's start going around and just, for right now, listening to see if I can hear anybody inside. Since there seems to be boards up instead of glass.
Okay. There's like boards over the glass.
Okay. Well, still just
Okay.
seeing if I can find any rooms where people are actually in.
All right. Perception, investigation. Okay. You pace along just the corridor of doors, stopping in front of each one to really listen hard.
Mm-hmm.
And for most of them, you hear nothing. No people inside, no TVs going, no conversations, no voices.
Okay.
And considering it is the cheapest motel you've ever seen in New York, that seemed weird.
Yep. So.
But as you reach the second to last door, you hear the sound of crying.
Okay.
It sounds small. It sounds young.
Okay, let's see about checking that door. I'm pretty sure it's locked, but it's a shitty motel. Who knows?
You reach out, you turn the knob, and realize it doesn't stop turning.
Huh. Okay then. Open the door.
You open the door, and there are no adults in sight. The only thing you see is a single young child sitting on the floor, crying, surrounded by open boxes of snacks like chips and pretzels. A pile of fruit snacks just dumped out on the floor.
Okay. Do I recognize this kid?
You do. It is the woman's child from that homeless encampment. Face snotty and red and crying for hours.
Hey, kid.
She like sniffles. Doesn't stop crying. Like she's not sure if she's supposed to still be crying.
Okay, come over there. Where's your mom?
I don't know.
Did she leave you here?
And people, she went with somebody and they left me here.
Who did she leave with?
I don't know.
Can you describe him?
He was big and he had dark hair and and he brought us here and then he left.
And your mom went with him. Did she want to go with him?
I don't know. She showed me to stay here.
Okay. Did they walk or did you hear a car?
I don't know. I don't know. We walked in here.
All right. Let me look around this room.
Okay.
Shitty motel. Any mold in this hotel?
Oh, definitely. Especially the closer you get to the bathroom and to the window itself.
All right. Well then, focusing on said mold, let's try to get a detailed map of this hotel
Okay.
via Lore of the Wild Wilderness Sense. It'll let's see. Demons in the area can attempt to avoid detection. The difficulty is 8. Since it's definitely not a wilderness setting.
Fair.
So
Okay. What's the roll for it?
the literally clicked away from it and immediately forgot. Survival, the perception survival.
Okay.
Survival's and skills. I don't have a lot of survival, but I do have perception. Pretty good. All right, let's see.
Damn.
Jesus, that one. It's 4 because I forgot to click it to 8. But
Still.
yeah, I just was not expecting to. I was expecting like, okay, I'm gonna burn a willpower for a success. But okay.
Like maybe like 2. All right, 4. Okay. Uh, I'm just reading the description really quick. All right. The region's natural features.
Oh, I can do. Okay, I thought since it was wild, it would just be plants, but it does say animals too.
It does.
Okay, so I'm guessing it's got rats.
There's rats, there's
So-
roaches, there's mold, there's mildew. There is
The layout of this entire building.
pretty much just like a paint the dots, like Seurat pointillism version of a map just explodes inside of your head, etched out, and just mold and roaches and rats.
All right. Are there any other people in this hotel?
No.
No. Ah,
Nope.
I see. How long have you been here, kid?
No, it was dark.
It's dark when you were brought here. It's dark when she left. Cool. All right. They left you the snacks.
Mom, my mom opened them up for me before she left.
Did they bring the snacks, or is this something your mom put out?
They brought snacks. They were their snacks, and my mom opened them up.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. Well then. I don't know how long they've been gone. So let me. It just no other people, any other like I. So no other people. Oh, no dead bodies. Are there dead bodies in the hotel?
Would that count as a natural feature? Like a dead body can't inhabit because it is no longer living.
But I mean, a
But
death is a natural part of the process for everything.
In either case, that is a debate to be had, isn't it?
Like,
Let's have a spin valve.
it said it said it's a detailed mental map of the surroundings in which she can refer to as needed, along with the approximate locations of nearby animals and people.
Man, that's a hell of philosophical. Get really deep into it. It doesn't really matter because there are no bodies.
Okay, just all right. So let me shut the door to this room.
You shut the door and just a rat you knew was there just scurries out from behind it, squeaking at you like it's mad. Very New York rat.
Ah. Well, I'm gonna wait with you for a while, see if your mother returns.
Okay. How long do you wait?
Well, what time is it now?
Uh, Probably noon, one-ish, probably. 1 or 2.
1 or 2. Uh, hmm. Left at night. I'm worried that it's a bunch of vampires that took them. They won't be back till night. Uh, what's your name, kid?
Hannah.
Nice to meet you, Hannah. I'm Zach.
Hi, Zach.
I want to make sure your mom's okay, but I don't want to. You do know me, correct? Have seen me around the camp?
Mm-hmm. You bring food sometimes?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this place is safe for you,
Mm-hmm.
but I know Would you mind waiting with another friend of mine? Another homeless person named Rachel.
But we gotta like leave a note for my mommy. So
I'm coming back.
oh.
I
Okay.
I just want to make sure you're safe.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. That's how far away was Rachel?
It was probably like a 30-minute walk.
All right. Let's start heading back because I want to get back as fast as possible, but I'm not going to be running with a child.
No, that's not a good look.
Yeah.
But it is New York, so maybe nobody would care.
Yeah.
That's fine. You make it back to
I
Rachel.
will
She's still
carry the child and grab a couple of the snacks.
okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
Fruit snacks were just in a pile, but everything else was still kind of mostly in its bag. You make it back to Rachel, who looks up surprised that you have returned with a child.
I know I just met you,
Uh-huh.
and this is going to be a pretty big ask. This is Hannah.
Okay. Is Hannah yours?
No. Hannah's mom is one of the ones that went off to that motel. However,
How'd you end up with Hannah?
because the guys who took them to the motel then took them away and left Hannah behind last night.
Well, shit.
I think they might return.
If they don't.
I don't know yet, but I would like to Hannah not to be there when they return.
Sus.
Yeah.
And you want me to watch Hannah?
Yeah.
Listen, as long as I don't get arrested for kidnapping, I guess I have nothing else to do.
You won't. And
Hannah, are you okay with staying with me? I'm Rachel. I don't have a lot of stuff, but we can just hang out. Hannah just kind of like turns her face into Zach's shoulder. Suddenly super shy.
Hannah, I need to leave you with Rachel here for a little while.
Just kind of sniffles into her shirt and gives a little nod. All right, well. Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Yet. If it turns into a problem, you thank me later.
Oh, don't worry. I think I know how to thank you.
Cool. Do I like that? I don't know if I like that.
Wow.
Like usually, I've only heard that with like a wink.
Sorry, I can't be more descriptive at the moment.
Well, it seems like you got a lot on your plate, I guess.
I do.
Yep.
I'll be back in a
Hannah will be
little
fine
bit.
with me. Fine. No worries.
I'll hand her my number. I don't know if she's got access to a phone, but this is where you can contact me. I don't want you to think I'm just wandering off.
Cool. So if I need bail money, she like smiles and reaches up to take it.
All right. Head back to the hotel. Moving a little bit more quickly. and I'm just gonna be sit up here until someone says they need me.
Fair enough. Okay. Amy wakes up for realsies around noontime. She had fallen asleep with like half a dry waffle clutched in her hand. She's a mess. Wakes up like crumbs still on the side of her face.
Hey, we got leftovers. We can reheat, or we can just order some fresh food.
Good
Oh my
afternoon.
gosh,
Good afternoon.
that's a lot of energy, Paul. That's a lot of energy. I like your enthusiasm.
I've been up for 4 hours, and I may or may not have had a couple energy shots.
She looks over at the clock and's like, "You don't normally wake up before noon."
I had breakfast, and I'm good.
Well, heck yeah. So I'm sorry, guys.
Would you like an energy shot? I've got a couple.
Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
Here, keep one in your bag.
Sure. She slips it into the tote bag by the oatmeal. Where's everybody else?
Handling personal things.
Oh my gosh, like I'm not like the only thing you have going on. Do you have to do stuff?
The only thing that matters to me at this moment is you finishing your research.
Okay. Well, I got the Staten Island College is like an hour from here.
Mm-hmm.
It's Saturday, so I don't know what their observatory hours are, and I mean, I guess we have Paul to break into the door. But if they're like computers have passwords, I don't know what they are. Do you guys just know passwords?
Yeah, password.
That's a good one, but you should like add 1, 2, 3 after it.
That's
Just make it
great.
super secure.
Most passwords also require you to have a special character in them now too.
Exclamation point. I mean, like if you know lottery numbers, can you not know passwords?
It's a little different.
We gotta go get you to cash in that ticket for you.
What? I didn't get one.
Yes, you did. Congratulations, you're a winner.
I think.
If it's a matter of principle, you can give me the whole $5 that the ticket costs.
I didn't get one.
There's one in your bag. How'd it get there? Mystery.
They announced the winners this morning.
Just stares at Michael.
Piece of toast.
Doesn't look away as since she's already got her bag, just slides a hand, like poking it around like she's looking for something in a messy purse. Second, her fingers touch paper.
Told you, you never have to worry about funding ever again.
I told you I didn't want that.
Then donate it all to charities or the observatory that was damaged last night or whatever you feel like doing with your winnings.
They're not my winnings. You had the numbers, you got the ticket.
I told you the numbers long before I got the ticket.
Yeah, you told me the numbers. I would have never guessed them on my own.
Your name is.
You're already doing so much for me.
I assure you, I'm doing very little for you. Everybody else is doing a lot more than I am.
What is everybody else doing?
I don't know. Fighting police officers, dealing with hunters.
Wait, what?
What?
Don't worry about it. They got away. They're fine.
Who?
Haley and Zach.
Why?
Well,
I just
Haley.
had some breakfast.
Well, it's more lunchtime now, but
Are we talking like Elmer Fudd?
no.
What are we talking about, Hunter?
Yeah, what are we talking about?
The Nun.
Would Paul know about the nun?
No.
Okay. You mean like
Not
Sally
like
Field?
Catholics?
Yes. To you, Amy. Not you, Paul.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys like,
It's not important. She only wants to kill me. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
is it like The Exorcist? Like if someone like prays at you, you like vomit?
Yes and no. There's not as much vomit or anything like that involved.
There's a little.
No.
Oh.
Well, not that I know of. I don't know. It's been a while since she caught up with me. She might have new tricks. I'm not sure.
Did you do something to her?
No, I exist.
Bummer.
Indeed.
What can a nun do to you?
That nun in particular, lots of things.
Like one of the ruler things?
It's more of the rosary things, but yes. I don't think she has a ruler on her. I haven't seen her use one.
Everybody's okay?
As far as I know.
Okay. Okay.
Would you like me to call them?
Yes.
Who would you like me to start with?
I don't care. I just want to make sure everybody's okay.
I'm going to call Zach.
Well, that'll remind me to mute my phone. I like turn it down to just vibrate.
Whoops.
Oh shit. All right, answer that.
Speakerphone. Zach, are
Hello?
you doing all right?
Yes.
Hi, I made him call you.
Oh,
Amy was concerned.
I am fine.
That's a specific emphasis. Who's not fine?
No one you know, but just an acquaintance seems to be missing. I am currently hoping to find them.
Well, if you want to do that instead of like helping me, that seems really important.
It is. I don't want to say it's not important to me, but I do seem to have a task to do with you. So if you require me, I will be there. Until that, though, I'll be here.
I'm not the boss of you. Like you can do whatever you want.
Zach, do you need help?
Well, I don't have a way of tracking, so I'm hoping they come back. My location is currently completely abandoned. If you wish to assist, I am at the Lazy Days.
Ew.
Amy,
What?
rude.
You get like the clock just walking in the door. I mean, I've heard.
He can hear what you're saying.
What?
He just said it's his place.
It is not my place.
Damn it, Zach. Damn it. I was
Not
trying to
doing-
make jokes.
No, leave her alone.
Thanks. I am still waking up.
I am trying to provide humor and levity in these serious.
If you feel like you might have a better way of tracking them down, then yes, I would like assistance. I cannot track them down. I can just tell you that no one is here.
Do you know when they were last here?
They were last here during the night.
Perfect. We'll be there soon.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
While that conversation's going on, Paul's over to the side. He had texting his coach.
Oh no.
Okay.
Hey coach, if it's all right this morning.
He just answers Paul question mark?
Yeah,
What's going on?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Should I know?
I would think so. ...
About what?
About you?
Not me.
Dad?
Hey, look, it was one time.
Oh my god. No, Hannah.
I don't care if you spar.
Yeah,
I ain't touching that one with a 10-foot pole, Mike.
You've murdered everyone. It's gone. He's gone.
Oh.
but what are
Now-
you talking about?
Now the fight to turn that one in.
I don't think we should talk about this on the phone.
Okay.
I don't think we should talk about this.
Okay. I still don't know what we're talking about. But that's okay.
People are looking for you.
Why are they looking for me?
There's the police, Paul.
The police. But
Yes.
they already saw me. We talked to them. But
Oh, good. So you got that figured out?
I think so.
Something happened to Chad, Paul.
What happened to Chad?
I mean, I guess the very least he's off the team.
Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah. Turns out he was not a good guy.
Damn. He was a good roommate, though. Did my laundry. It was nice.
You don't know how to do your laundry?
I do know how to do my laundry. But he did it for me. It was nice.
So it was only one time?
Yeah. ...
I'm sorry for your loss.
Me too. Gym going okay?
Yeah, it's close today.
Get one of those wreaths for the door.
Probably wouldn't be a good look.
Okay.
You don't bother coming to practice next week. I gotta talk to some people.
Okay. Hope you have a good time, Coach.
You do all.
And just sets the phone down. That the big uppity energy just kind of mellowed down.
I'm gonna call Haley next.
Yes.
How are you?
Well,
Well,
Michael, am I on speakerphone?
Yes.
Could
Amy,
you?
Amy was concerned and wanted to speak to everybody who never showed up with us for the rest of the last night / this morning.
Ah.
sorry.
No, you're fine, Amy. You're fine. I appreciate your concern.
Do you need this not to be on speakerphone?
I do have something I need to tell you that does not need to be on speakerphone.
Okay.
So I may have told my host's mother the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Click.
What happened?
That's about the reaction I expected.
Amy reached over and just patted Paul's back since he seems really sad.
Okay.
Oh, you're calling me back?
Yeah.
So, yeah, after the incident with your nun, she had questions.
My nun.
And, well, the nun hunting you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway. So, yeah. I don't know where she is currently. I know she's still alive, though.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. That was it. Well, that was the only part that needed not to be on speakerphone. I didn't want to worry the mortal.
You're back on speakerphone.
All right, yeah, no, Amy, I'm doing okay. The guy that I'm a sober companion for kind of fell off the train. Again?
The subway?
No, like metaphorical.
Oh.
Drug addiction, Amy.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Is he okay?
He's alive.
Oh.
I went over, I checked on him. He still had a pulse.
Oh my gosh, is that where the bar is?
Huh?
Never mind.
No, Jen, I actually didn't hear what you said.
I said, oh my gosh, is that where the bar is?
Oh.
Just
No,
he
no.
has pulse.
No, it wasn't drinking. It was drugs like, methamphetamines and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Maybe like doing an intervention or something?
Maybe later.
If-
I'm gonna check on him later, probably like tomorrow.
I don't-
Probably tomorrow, just to make sure like he got home safe and everything.
Like, I don't want.
Oh no! Trust me. He's with moderately safe company.
I'm gonna tell you what I told Zach. If you have stuff you have to take care of, you don't have to babysit me. I promise.
Oh no!
Like, I don't want to be like a distraction. I don't want to be the reason why like your friend doesn't get the help you need. I don't want to be the reason why things are like off the train, like you said. So if you have stuff you need to do,
No, trust Amy. It's fine. It's fine. He'll be fine. I just have a meeting I have to go to. Um, Michael, is there a time that we're all like meeting up to go help?
I was calling to let you know that we were going to go assist Zachary with an issue involving a bunch of missing mortals.
Oh,
But you have a meeting. It's okay.
it's a meeting I can postpone. It's not till like 4.
Well, we don't know how long this will take.
Okay. Let me go ahead and text her, and I'll let her know that I'm meeting. Unfortunately, but she does have my email, so she can email me all the stuff she wanted me to look over. Where are we meeting up to help Zach?
What was it?
the lazy days.
The
Motel.
Lazy Days Motel.
A really gross one.
Oh, that
Really
one?
gross.
Yeah.
Wasn't there like a drug raid there like last month?
There was one like monthly for a while. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways,
Okay. I'm gonna text Zach after this and find out why he's there, other than missing homeless people.
They don't know missing homeless, just missing people.
yep,
Missing people.
just missing people.
Why there's
Because
missing people there, and he knows he can get the clap just walking through the door, right?
I told him.
because Zachary cares.
You guys all clearly care a lot.
Yes, we do.
Well, you've met my brother. Out of the two of us, I think I'm the more caring one.
Well, for sure. You guys just care about someone you don't even know. Like, what? It's unexpected. Like, even just from people, that's unexpected. You don't. What do you? No, that's a bigger question than this is about. Anyway,
To answer your original question, yes, I'm fine.
Good.
hey,
I'll meet y'all at the Lazy Days.
Mm-hmm.
bring some Lysol.
I feel gross just saying the name. I'll bring 3.
Okay.
Click.
And while that conversation going on, Paul has wandered out the door. He's heading for the gym in the hotel. He's got some shit to work for a minute.
At what point does he wander out?
Shortly after Michael calls Haley back.
Okay. Amy would grab the back of his shirt to try to keep him from like straying too far. Does he just like she's obviously not strong enough to actually keep him there.
Yeah, I'll be downstairs.
Okay.
He's going to go. He just got told to not come to his one favorite thing. He's got some things to work through now.
Oh, don't worry. If the things go the way I'm anticipating, it'll be pull, door.
Unfortunately, Paul's not going to get the time to work through those feelings and things like that.
Unfortunately not.
So Michael will guide Amy to gather her things. So we're going to go meet up with Zachary to help.
I'll stop off at like a cheap bodega, pick up 3 cans of aerosol Lysol.
All right.
That's
Amy,
okay. I think.
Amy, give me a minute. I'm gonna go talk to Paul and get Paul so that we can go. Okay.
Well, okay. Okay.
Yep. You just stay right here outside the store. It's all right.
Okay.
And it's like probably like it's a nice hotel, so it's probably like wall of windows and stuff. So we can still see Amy. Amy can see us.
Paul would have just finished getting everything racked for bench pressing.
What are you doing? I'm making sure my back is to Amy.
Just need a minute.
We don't have a minute. Don't worry. If there are people that have kidnapped innocent people, you'll have plenty of things to work these feelings out on. We don't have it.
That's great.
We don't have time for this. I need everybody's heads in the game so that we can do this.
Pulls the weights back off the racks, puts them on the shelf right quick.
You are a good person.
I hate that sometimes.
It's easier when you're in a piece of trash. You have less feelings. I promise by the end of the day, you'll have something to tear through. It'll be fine. Come on.
I'll hold you to that.
That nice smile he always wears around Amy on his face as he turns back around. Walks back out the door to join his ward.
The one genuine emotional reaction we've got of Michael the entire fucking season.
It's like, stop with this stupid human shit. Come on.
As soon as Paul like sulks his way back out the door, Amy's like waiting with like arms open for a hug.
He'll give her a hug.
Like pulls him in tight, rubbing his back. I'm sorry, whatever happened.
Not your fault.
Are you sure?
That one's actually true. It's not your fault.
Fucking shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Just had to go on a murder spree.
I mean, I've been pretty anti-murder spree this whole time, so bummer.
Coach told me not to come in next week.
Oh no. Okay.
Guiding them so we can have this conversation as we're moving.
Paul will keep walking, but
I'm sure there's some way to like fix that. Being like, go talk to him or explain stuff, and she just continues to like try to brainstorm how to fix it as they exit the hotel and we exit this episode.
Such a sweet, innocent cinnamon roll Amy is.
She really is.
Like, hey, just wait out here. I'm going to go give Paul a pep talk. It'll be fine. What the fuck?
I have so many extra redeems. Just maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll load them up for next week. Maybe I'll just.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not? Gives you time to. Hey, good news. We spent so much time role playing. You have a whole bunch of things to plan for next week now.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. I had a thought like midway through too.
Paul's gonna go a murdering.
Maybe.
He's not the only one.
Well, maybe not Paul. Lenova's gonna go a murdering.
Murder training company.
He's not the only one in this situation.
Yeah.
Maybe. All right. Good job, guys.
Unless you got something that could help me find them. It's like, do you know when they were last there? 'Cause yeah, I do have something for that.
Thank you. Good job, everybody. Nice time is nice.
Yeah.
Ashley, go.
I'm gonna give it to Matt for the immediate just mood shift. The cut your fucking human bullshit out when dealing with Paul.
Yep.
Just yeah.
But there's a time and a place. This is not that time.
The
I need my big scary monster. Get out of your feelings.
Well, you might end up with the big scary monster.
That's the goal. That's what your role here is.
Yeah, take the 4 temporary. Do it.
Who's to say I won't?
Amy?
Brad. Amy will try. She's outvoted. Brad.
Yes. God, there was Paul's.
Yeah.
But there was also. You know what? I'm not gonna take the obvious one. I'm gonna go with Haley for suddenly being an ARAA representative.
Straight up, when you listed the two people, I was expecting you, and you did AA rep for like one of them. I was expecting the other person's the person that I just go to the opium den with and get high with.
Dude, that was my initial thought, and I was like, no. That's why I was like, here, Jen, you take control of the second one.
You gonna stand Rebecca up? Or what's his?
No, it was Rebecca.
Yeah.
Rebecca
I was like,
Adler.
it's you. And then I was like, wait, no, that's the other game.
Yeah, no, like I said, I'm gonna send her a message, let her know, hey, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be able to make it.
Rebecca's used to it by now.
You have like
Yeah.
26 more texts from when you pull up the.
Oh, I'm sure I've got 26 text messages, 3 missed phone calls, 7 voicemails.
Time she doesn't call you.
You missed FaceTimes.
Cool. DM Daddy.
I'm not a knocked out father.
I always am a proponent of recognizing something that makes the entire group break down in giggles and stuff. So it was just one time in a completely different context than how the coach took it.
Yeah, well,
Just for experimenting, I support this.
You know.
oh, I love it.
I would like to give an. I'll let Glenn Dizzle go, and then I have an honorable mention if he doesn't take it.
I'm gonna give mine to Haley this time for the emotional damage going through talking to mom.
Oh, right at the beginning of the episode? Yeah. Yeah.
My honorable mention slash props, the serious one, would definitely go to Azariah, aka Zachary. You don't know these people. You don't owe them a damn thing, nothing, and you are so concerned and so you are a terrible, horrible monster demon thing with a heart of gold. And I love that about your character.
He's got one thing that rings true in him every time, and it's people being abandoned, and he just cannot avoid that.
It's definitely not your own personal daddy issues or anything. But
Does Zach have any temporary torment?
Yeah, he still has one. He tried. I didn't lose it the last time I tried.
Try again.
Try again. All right. I do that with conscience. What am I doing?
Yeah, conscience.
Conscience.
I'd say conviction. Like this is like his purpose and his being.
Yeah.
You know what, Haley, you too.
What?
Why her too? She let her mom go try to kill herself.
But also trying to clean up after her follower friend.
So
We'll do one of each. Let's see. We'll say.
so conviction versus torment.
Yeah.
All right. And there's no difficulty or just well, I mean the standard.
Yeah. Just click the button.
Yeah. Okay.
Damn it.
Oh, you're just so mad at Daddy.
Okay.
Haley, give me an act of kindness.
Okay. am I doing-
Conscience versus torment. We'll start with that.
Okay. No.
That doesn't give me any wages of sin. Conscience. Yep. Status quo.
Wait, how did torment win though?
On yours?
Yeah, I'm trying to understand this because
You have-
see, I'm looking. Yeah, I only had a 1 in 10. I forgot the difficulty was 8. I was like, I did a 7 there. I was like, but no, I see now. All right.
Yeah, diff is 8 on that. Sorry. Okay. Well, I guess that's all that housekeeping.
Hey.
I mean, Jen, if you would allow it, I have a prop not a prop / not a prop for you for tormenting me at the start of the episode.
You tormented yourself.
I did.
Jen's just here to facilitate it. Don't put that blame on her.
No, it's not. Well, it's torment, not torment. Because
Gave Haley a parent that cared.
I gave her 2 parents. One that's, yeah, may or may not be modeled after my own biological father.
Well, I'm glad I could make you feel things.
I don't like the other.
Then why do you do this?
Tell me more about that. Actually.
I am not doing a therapy session with you, ma'am. I will.
Patreon exclusive therapy session.
Still think of like that
idea.
exclusive of Dr. Emily just doing sessions with all of
Various characters from all the different games.
Oh my god.
It's going to be amazing if we ever do it.
I still think about it. I feel like we would need to like come back to like Rust and Decay somehow.
Yeah.
Because that was so early that there would be no context.
Midnight World is already happening. Just have us end where that one started.
Just Emily shows up on the island.
Hey guys.
She is she. Anyway, thank you for joining us. This has been Demon the Fallen Aperture,
Yeah.
run by me, DM Duchess, JenOfThieves. And I've been joined by these lovely people who are so patient and kind and sweet and talented, and I love them very much.
I'm none of those things.
You are all those things.
What? Sweet, talented, the fuck?
Kind?
Kind. I said it.
I would say kind does kind of apply to you, though, Matt.
I'm in charge here.
Yes, you are.
You make me do my own outro. So you know what? I said what I said. Thanks to Ashley, the everything, coming in here as Haley, Brad with no R, as Zachary, DM Daddy, as Michael, and Glendizzle as Paul.
The one time I do it, Brad doesn't do it.
Poor.
Oh. Yeah.
If you've
Think about
enjoyed
it
this
this
game,
time.
we look forward to seeing you again next week. We've also got, as Ashley said, Midnight World, Snare Island, Lost Style Mystery Island. We've got Daggerheart run by Mr. Dizzle. That is good times and fantasy fun. We got coming up soon, DM Daddy's victorious return from sabbatical. With zombies.
Maybe if, we have people actually sign up for it.
Yeah, guys, get on that TikTok.
I'm sorry, I have it pulled up.
Well, your homework assignment is after we sign out here. We got like a few minutes. Focus down. I want to play with you guys.
It was
It has
tonight.
Sorry?
No, it's a Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's do it tonight.
Tuesday's when it closes.
Okay.
Got a vote in the last hours for finance team. I
Yeah.
think it'll be Old Gods.
But there's still hours, so it could change.
It could, anything could happen. So
Thank God we're not on Twitch where
weighted votes.
Thank goodness we're not on Twitch where people can be hearing about this live.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you guys would be more ratchet, but you're just being nice. It was really sweet.
What, in this game?
Yeah.
Well, I've always been around Amy because, like, I have to make sure she stays alive. The moment I was able to get some time away from Amy, you got to see what real Michael's like.
It's fine. Just leave her with Miguel. Everything will be fine.
No.
No. No.
Anyway, thank you for joining us. If you're still here on the YouTube, a like and subscribe, maybe comment about whether or not they should just leave her with Miguel. How fine that would be.
Yeah, that would just be the end of this campaign, and we can go about our lives.
You could take care of all these other problems
Easy
that have
peasy.
suddenly popped out of nowhere for no reason.
Haley's problem's taking care of itself.
Oh.
Which one?
Your mom.
Big oof.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. I've got a backup packed in mind just in case Jen.
Oh wow. Well, Jen's not doing it. You're doing it. You just let
That's
it happen.
you.
It's gonna be a conversation, and you're like, "Well, I can think of ways you can do it."
You could have tried to like talk her down.
You have access to all of Haley's memories and everything. You could have at least acted.
So funny.
You're supposed to be a liar.
Yeah, you're the liar of the group. You just went straight truth, and it was like, and then she's like, "I just want to be with my daughter," and you're like, "Well, you could probably do that." It's like, listen,
You got options. Some are better than others. Let's go through the list, shall we?
For what it's worth, I don't have any dots performance, so acting is kind of.
You have subterfuge, don't you?
You
yeah,
can fucking lie.
lie is subterfuge, not performance. You're not putting on a play here. You're
Okay, we'll argue about this all.
You can edit it down. We can do what we want.
If you have a moment, you can join our Discord to yell at Ashley about how she could have just lied.
I could have also told her to do drugs.
Maybe that would help.
it would, yeah, that'd have been at least that would been a better option than go kill
Maybe
yourself.
This guy, his name is Sean. He'll make you feel better. Thank you for joining us.
That'd be something her and her dad can bond over.
God, let's cut this.
Yeah.